Hey, how's it going? A brand new class was added to AQW Worlds this week, and it's pretty easy to farm. It took me about 4 hours total to get, so yeah. That includes the fact that I already had the reputation completed for Darkblood Storm King, the really old class from like a decade ago. So if you don't have that already completed, it might take an extra hour or two to do that. However long that rep takes, I don't remember. But here's how to do the boss fight for the actual class. For the people that want to know the mechanics for that, and also the locations of all of the items that you need to merge the class. So let's get into it. Okay, to get to the new class, you're going to have to go to a few different maps depending on how far in the progress you are. But the first one will be this one, the temple. This place will have this NPC here, and she will have a quest. And then, or maybe it's this NPC. Okay, one of these NPCs will have a quest. It'll be red because you have to go to a different map. And that's the Cold Thunder map with the boss. Boss is way easier than it used to be, by the way. If you're worried about that for this, you do have to farm this boss a little bit for the new class. So there will be quests here. Do the new quests that are here, which is just really simple stuff. So that's what you'll do, and that'll get the red quest in that other map unlocked. If you have a red quest in that map, and you got to do that quest that was red in that map, and then that will bring you to this map, which is the Queen Iona map. So hopefully I'm explaining this right. And then you'll be in the Queen Iona map, and then you're where you need to be to get the actual class, which is good. This guy has a merge shop for it, and you can get the items here. So you'll need 10 of the lightnings, which is a daily quest if you're non-member, if you have a membership, or if you buy the 2000 AC bank pet that also has the quest attached to it. Then you can skip all the dailies. You can just do it back to back to back on the same day without having to wait at all. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do 10 daily quests there if you're non-member and don't want to pay the ACs. And then there's a few other armors you need to farm. So these are all armors from different areas in the story, and it's pretty simple to get all of these. Time consuming though, it took me about the total of the 4 hours it took me to get the class, about 3.5 were doing these armors because I didn't have them already. You might have some of these if you played some of these events when they came out, but yeah, you need all of those armors as well. So I'll show you where to get each of those. They're all in merge shops, so it's very simple. Now, before we go through and do the merge shops for those armors and show you where all of those are, I'll do the boss mechanics for the extra boss because it does some mechanics, and it's a single player only boss. So you can't have anyone else helping you. The way I did it was just with VHL. Here's my stats overview for that. It's nothing special, just smite. Like, I don't really think you need anything that special to do this boss fight. I was using potions as well to speed up the fight, just to make it faster, because it's just a lot of HP to burn through, and I wanted to do it quicker. I don't think you really need the potions, but they could be helpful. I don't know, but I use some, but you don't really need them. So the way I was doing this fight, just don't hit your 4 skill and just spam 2, 3, 5 on VHL. If you're using VHL, you can use a different class, probably works just as well. And then the only mechanic on this is the floor will change to 2 different colors, and you'll get an icon above your head. You go to the opposite icon, and that's the mechanic. And then later on in the fight, so you see it's green, so you stay on the red side. It's positive, so you stay on the negative side. It's like electricity, you know. So kind of fits in with the theme of the thing. And then as you progress through the fight here, I might skip forward a little bit. So it's green, we're on red. If it's red, you go to green. Pretty simple. I'll come back to you when we're later on in the fight. Okay, you'll see a reverse icon above your head eventually in the fight around this point in the HP, and that means you want to go on the same side as the icon instead of the opposite. So that's the only different mechanic it has. There's only 2 different mechanics, and that's about it. So if you can do that, like I'm using no potions right now, I'm staying alive very easily, just not hitting the 4 skill. So that, yeah, because you get weaker with the thing. So I think I had the reverse icon there. So yeah, and you see I stayed alive. And then we got a reverse icon again. I was just getting spammed with that. I actually did a fight where I got down to 200k HP with not a single reversal, which is pretty, I didn't know that could happen, but yeah, so we got the positive, got the reverse. So yeah, we're staying alive. If you can survive a 300 damage hit, or I think 600 is the most this person will hit on you if you don't mess up with the mechanic, you can do this fight basically. So we got the reverse icon again, so we're gonna stay on the same side that we're colored with there, red on red. And that's the mechanic. So let's move on to showing you where to get the armors. Okay, the first item in the shop is, other than the dailies, which are just quests right here. So this is the non-member one, this is the member one, and this is the AC, paid AC one, which is in the shop on this map. If you want to buy that, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you need a bank pet, but I wouldn't recommend. Anyway, cheaper to get the membership. And by the way, if you buy a 3-month membership right now, you're going to get a holder in October. So, and there's bonus ACs for buying membership right now as well. So not the worst option if you got the money for it, but I think that's way better than buying the AC pet, in my opinion. But to each their own on that. I guess I'm not gonna say you shouldn't, but you probably shouldn't. The Storm King's Bolt is available in the merge here for a lot of gold, or a decent chunk at least. I mean, it's not a crazy amount, but that's where you get that. The next one is Warden of the East. We're gonna head to Castle Brana for this one. The shop here is going to have it for every map. So you're going to need here. You're going to need the Salvage Sky Ornament. You're going to need 75 of these total. So I'd get them in the first room here if you're going to be farming all the armors. If you don't have any of the armors already unlocked, yeah, so 75 total of those, and you can farm them in this map off the guys here. So I would, yeah, off these guys here, the warriors. Only the warriors in this map drop it. So yeah, I would farm 75 of that to have that done for the other armors. Otherwise, you're going to have to come back here and farm more of them. So just get that out of the way when you're starting off. And then, yeah, you just get the armor here. And next armor is in the Lshine map. I hopefully said that right, whatever. But shops here, same deal as last one. To get the gold alloy stuff you need, just quest on this map. Salvage stuff is from the other map that I told you about that you need 75 of. And yeah, you need both the armors here, and one armor emerges in the other, and then you gotta get this one. Anyway, so yeah, really simple stuff. Do the quest here. Takes some time, but very easy. Next one is in Liatara Hill, and then same deal. Shop, quest here, blah blah blah. you get the gist. Same thing again. And Liatara Hill. And last one was the easiest in Cold Thunder. You have to grab the quest here in Cold Thunder and then just farm the boss. And this was the fastest one out of all the armors. And the armor is just in the merch shop here. So this one right here. Very easy. Takes you a few 100,000 gold, then a few hours of farming, but pretty easy. Do I actually like the class? I tried it for a little bit. Not a fan. Might be good under the right circumstances with the right enhancements, potions, or whatever in the right group. Using it solo for anything or with base enhancements, better off not farming this class, I'd say. But if you want to farm it, go for it. There's all the instructions, all the maps you need to go to and everything, and how you defeat the boss. Boss really easy from my experience, if you're paying attention at least. Look over and read chat for a second, and I don't see the reversal thing, and then I die. But other than that, pretty easy. So, hey, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it's helpful. Leave a like on it if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I'll see you next one. Peace.